So Braves fans were somewhat patient a year ago with one huge deficiency. Chuck doesn't think you get a repeat of that this season.
No, I don't. And that was last year at shortstop. There were no shortstops available. It was a deficiency on the team. It was Arcia, then it was Nick Allen, and that's just kind of how it went. No one wanted Nick Allen to be the starter. A-Train, Snit, whoever. Nobody did. No better options seemed to exist, and all of us, like A-Train was efforting, Snit wanted something better, everybody did. All of us seemed to kind of get that. We went through it. When Willy Adames signed for, was it $213 million for Willy Adames? Good enough ball player. That was the guy. That was sort of and then Correa, no, he's old and he's hurt again, and now he's going to play third. So, like, we all realized, I get it. We're not upgrading shortstop. Not a lot of shortstops are moving. Well, the Braves still need a shortstop. They've got Dubon, and you can quilt something together there, but they don't have a shortstop still. There are a bunch of starting pitchers, and some of them are changing teams already. And the Braves need to add at least one, I will say 2 vets. And yes, it's going to be pricey. No, I don't really care. It has to be the priority of Grant. Here's my measuring stick for day one of the season. If Grant Holmes is pushed to the pen, that will be awesome. When I say a lot of pitchers changing, some of them are free agents. We talked about Dylan Cease, his 7-year deal that the Braves were never going to get involved in. We've talked about Sonny Gray getting traded to the Red Sox. That was another Braves either target or someone who made sense to us. Point is, this is not going to be like shortstops where we look around and, hey, there's nobody to acquire because none of the good ones are moving. I'm telling you, this offseason, it will be huge name after huge name. Was it next week is the meetings?
It's the winter meetings. Are we doing winter meetings or GM meetings? One was in Vegas, and next week will be Orlando. Domino will be there with Alex and Walt Weiss. I heard the promo.
And so I'm telling you, names that you know, like Mackenzie Gore might be the 15th best starting pitcher to change teams. Pablo Lopez, because the Twins are selling everybody. Joe Ryan. There are a lot of names that you're going to know, starting pitchers, and the Braves have a desperate need. And these names are going to be coming across your crawl, going to the White Sox and Astros and Angels and Tigers and Mets, and a couple of them need to come here.
So I don't know if they're going to get a couple. I think they will add a veteran. I do. I think they'll get a veteran starter. I don't think the name is going to super jazz you.
It's not going to be at the Framber level.
No, I don't think so. I mean, it'd be nice. I think it's going to be more of a back-end veteran just-in-case guy. Then they start the season in the rotation, but we've talked about it every year. This team has had pitching injuries that have been just debilitating. That on paper, it looks really good. Sale, Schwelly, Strider, Waldrop.
Patrick Corbin.
What?
You said a guy on the back end.
But hold on. But I'm talking about what's here already. And then you decide what you want to do with Raylo. Is Raylo, because Alex was on with us and said we still plan to use him as starter. We'll see. If I take him at his word, that's 5 right there. I still want another veteran. Like, I'm with you. Patrick Corbin, I don't want. But I want somebody else who's stable enough that when 1 or 2 guys go down, we don't have to turn to the 20-year-old kid that we turned to, or 19-year-old a year ago, that we don't have to turn to some of these street free agents that they picked up that were just so, like Carlos Carrasco and some of the guys they picked up. So I'm with you. 2 might be surprising unless one is just a sort of a throwaway year guy. I think, though, people are going to have to come to grips with the shortstop thing, Chuck. I just don't think there's much there.
No.
Outside of Hassan Kim, like Mauricio Dubon is a backup just in case plan B, that if we have to start him at short, we can. I'm racking my brain, and I'm sure Alex has names that we haven't even thought of. I don't know where the hell, outside of Kim, they're turning for shortstop.
If you want to blow it up, get gorgeous a little bit, bring in like Mackenzie Gore and C.J. Abrams, who is crazy skilled from the Nats.
Okay.
But
what are you giving up?
It's going to be substantive.
Well, that's what I'm all for.
But these are 2 major leaguers, and both of them, I like Gore a lot, but Abrams is already there. He's an all-star.
What's their reasoning for wanting to move 2 young players?
To get a bunch more that are further away from arbitration.
Okay, at the same time, who are the bunch more you're getting? I'm not trying to put you on the spot. Here's the only thing I hate about baseball's offseason. Everybody agrees, I'd love that player, Mackenzie Gore. I'd like that pitcher. And then my response always, okay, what are you giving up? And then you're like, we'll give up Bryce Elder and Aaron Palmer. No, if you're giving up Gore and C.J. Abrams, what's the package of 4 or 5 pieces that they're going to want back?
Oh, they're going to say names like Drake Baldwin, and then everybody's going to start with that, and you're going to say no, and you know better, and that's what you're going to. And so then it's going to go to a lot of the young pitchers, some of whom are hurt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm here for all of it.
Michael Harris, if a team is willing, and hey, if you'll pick up some of the money,
I'm here for all of those discussions. But
all of them.
You got to give me the complete picture of what you're willing to give up.
C.J. Abrams is a guy that I think the Nats he could be had.
Isn't he a butcher at short though? Is he a defensive disaster? Am I making that up?
Maybe a corner outfielder. Who knows?
Remember, I don't watch baseball anymore.
Kids would say he's perhaps mid.
Thank you, Colin. Appreciate it.